Okay, so lots of petals have dropped off. Right here we have 1, 2, 3, possibly 4 that's going to become a grapefruit. 5 that might become a grapefruit. 6, 7, 8 that might. These 2 may die. They look like they're dying already because that is the little area off in the pistil. Off in this portion, the long portion. Oh, I touched it slightly. I hope that's not enough oil. It transfers quite quickly. Anyway, these are on their way to becoming grapefruit. And it's usually in this area right here where I usually do get 2 or 3 or 4. And it's going to be enormous because they're going to get huge. Like say this becomes one, it'll start hard rock green, grow, 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 grow. It'll just be hanging off here. And it's amazing how the weight of that grapefruit will just hang off in here and make it until I take it off. And then I'll usually eat 1 or 2 with my stomach. I can't always eat a lot of grapefruit, but I love the process of this. And then after 1 or 2, I start to make juice to freeze it to add to different recipes. And then I use the outside peel to make grapefruit marmalade. And sometimes I'll mix it with orange so it's a little sweeter. But these are Bradington Ruby Red Sweet. Look at how much length. Look at how much length it grew this year. It's good. All this is good. I had 2 crops last year that came to fruition. Now way up there, I've yet with my bent neck, but I've yet to see, oh, and just as I'm saying that, okay, you guys, I've seen my first clump. Let's see if I can catch it. Let's see. I found my first clump of blooms and they're already open. Come on. Do you feel the joy with me? Up in the air, the fruit it grows, the bees and the butterflies, they know long before us. Oh, and a hawk in the air, it's so my little routine out here. Okay, I'm so excited. Okay, so I usually do get 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. The very top is bloomed out. Oh my gosh, this is the first day I've been able to get it. So maybe that new camera strength upgrade that I have to learn so much about is worth it, because I tried to get this and I couldn't, and I didn't bring out my oh gosh, these things I grew up with, binoculars, because I just leave them inside and they're put away and I haven't used them for years. My last ones were Jason's and I gave some away. Wow, that tree is full. Oh, I'm so excited. My friends got some down last year, just for the fun of it. Everybody enjoys picking grapefruit or things, almost everybody, even if it's not something you eat. It's still fun to pick and bring down. Oh my gosh, no wonder I can smell so much now, because it's all over, and it's all over on the east side, so it's getting the south sun. Okay, so the super tall tree of my 2 Bradington Ruby Reds are going for the super tall. I just have never trimmed it back. I almost cut them down, and I'm glad I left these. Oh, I'm really stoked on this. Oh my God. You guys. Oh, the bloom and smell just gives me so many joyful feelings. And you know what? It's just me sitting here, so let's squat on down. Let's do this. Let's let you guys hear why I pick some of this up off the ground. So I want a bunch of them. I want to put some on the table. I want to put some in my bedroom where I've been putting them on my side stand. Oh, yeah. I could even put some in my truck, but my truck smells so good already. It doesn't need, not that my bedroom needs help, but something about a new ride smell. Oh, this is so new, this one. Oh, this one smells so good. I'm not going to crush them. I usually crush them just to get the smell out. Or hold them in my hand till they open. If you hold them long enough, they pop open. Suppose you could put them in the sun and they would do the same. Oh, man. The joy this brings. Wow. I could sit right here and meditate. I felt I had privacy enough to. Kind of unexposed. I used to not think about it, and sadly now I have to. I love living in the woods in those times with my grandmother. Oh Lord, I love them. They bought a lot, and they continued to sell it down. Because who needs a square? They didn't own the entire square, but between them and Jack Chanel, they owned a large amount of Old Mackinac Road. Like the children from the city and the children a couple generations away from immigrant parents, they didn't want to be in the towns anymore, like Saginaw, Michigan, or even Mount Pleasant, Michigan, or Flint, Michigan. They wanted to be in the woods in Mackinac. So that's where my great-grandmother went. Well, it was woods, but it was on Lake Michigan. But by the time my grandmother was in her teens, the little town had developed from a few dozen to a few hundred, and that was just too much for my grandmother. When it was 600, no, she never said that. She just always said, there's always change, and we always expect change, and change is the constant, and I prefer the woods, and I love the woods, but she did buy the home in town, and she knew I loved it. She kept it for years for me to buy. She gave up sometime after I lived in Los Angeles and was married, and 30, I guess. But there was that time. I loved it so much, but I had this driving desire to live there, Los Angeles, as much as Mackinac. Oh my gosh. Of course, I lived on the edge, nearest to the edge of the cliff, facing Catalina Island that I could get. Me and nature always draw me to the water, to the islands, to the woods. And if I get that combo and throw in a big, massive bridge, oh my Lord, it's a lock for me. Oh, still smells good. Now, my favorite scent, it was so clean, the company went out of business. I ordered a lot of it. It was pink grapefruit and ginger. And if I could ever replicate it, I tried to in nature. And it was very natural, but I think ahead of its time. I think it did good now. I saved one bottle. I always hoped that I could replicate it. Such a clean scent. And then after that, for me, I love ginger and cucumber scent. Oh. Smell this again. I also love when I mix these with orange blossoms. But right now, a few years ago, my orange tree that I tried to cut down for years, and when I was up north, I quit cutting it down when I came back, when I realized there was an orange in my friend. I said, it's going to be really sour. It was so sweet. He choked on it, and he said, oh, these are ruby red, just like your grapefruits are. And I was like, oh my gosh. I cut down the sweetest fruit, oh Lord. But I thought it was dangerous. I was ignorant. Oh Lord, you guys. I bumped into the edge of the tree. Oh, let's hope those weren't the 3 or 4 that was going to grow on this side and make it. It's weird. They're so fragile, but if... Sorry, I mean, it says more light. Okay, They're so fragile that if you bump them or touch them, if you bump them, they'll fall. That one's going to fall. So fragile. But if it were to grow to fruition, I'll weigh them. Now I'm curious for the weight. They'll hang off in that, and sometimes there'll be a couple and just blow my mind. I'll check on a windstorm. How are they doing? I find it amazing. And now I'm really excited to know that the top is filled with blooms too. And I was checking the ground, but none had made it. So the wind took them away from my view to track them, but now I finally have a strength strong enough to see them. You guys got to see them. Oh, it's so exciting. Well, I'm gonna go put these away. I'm back in my carport garage, and I don't know if it automatically gives more light.